Welcome back. Today is an impromptu DIY. I'm going to teach you in 10 steps how you can reupholster chairs. Step 1, purchase a piece of furniture in desperate need of a makeover. These chairs were calling my name from across the thrift store. I didn't come for chairs, but I left with chairs. Step 2, ensure the thrift store furniture is actually worth bringing home, like make sure it's not total garbage or falling apart. These were 10 bucks a piece and they were very sturdy. Step 3, purchase and bring home said furniture. So here I am. I'm very excited. I plan to reupholster without any power tools. And as you can see, the next step, step 4, is determine your new fabric. I had all of these at home. And if you don't have fabric at home, that's fine. You probably could find some at the thrift store. And if you can't, there's always a hobby craft store nearby. As you can see, I picked the same fabric that I used for the stool a couple years ago. Fun fact, I got this fabric like 5 years ago at America's Thrift Store. And in this case, I have enough to hold me over. So when I get more chairs for my dining room, they can all be covered in the same fabric. Step 5 is disassemble your furniture. In this case, I just had to take the cushion portion and detach it from the actual chair. For me personally, I did need to do a little fabric surgery to get this off. Step 6 being rid your furniture of the original fabric. And for me, I'm saying surgery because, like, look at me with those pliers. I was hoping the original fabric was underneath. It was not. And I spent way too much time removing those staples. It's as if the person who stapled it was being paid by the number of staples. Step 7, as you just saw, is cut your fabric to size and just do a dry fit. Just make sure you have enough. You want a little extra on the edges. From there, you want to iron your fabric if perhaps it was folded up in a drawer for 5 years like mine was. Then it's time to get to the garage, or maybe just someplace in your house, to step 9, staple the fabric to the cushion or the chair or whatever piece of furniture that you have. For me, I went out to the garage and used my staple gun with a compressor, but there are hand staplers that are available at any hardware store. I don't really recommend because your hand is going to feel very strained by the end of it. So if you do have one of these compressor options, I recommend do it this way. So here I go. You just keep the fabric taut and you staple kind of across from each other. So as you staple one side, flip it around, make the fabric taut, and then staple again until you're all the way around. I like to stop partway through and just keep checking my progress by flipping the cushion back up. But there she is, beautiful, and my lines are pretty straight. At this point, you won't believe it, but when I went to put this thing away, there wasn't a single staple left. Obviously, it's not on camera, I can't prove it, but truly, I used the exact number of staples that I needed to for this project, and I feel amazing. Step 10, reassemble the furniture. For me, it was 4 screws. The screws don't match because whoever did this furniture rehab before me picked like 4 random screws out of 4 random buckets in their garage, but that's beside the point. And here we are. Look at that. The stripes were just ugly. There wasn't really anything wrong with it. And I love the chartreuse. That is your 10-step guide to reupholstering a chair.